Yes, between me and
All
Travis
right.
because my nosy neighbor.
Well, apparently they don't want you to be there anymore. They'd like you to move your trailer and go away.
What are these police reports about?
I don't know yet. One was the DV between you and Randy at the park
That has
back in
nothing to
August.
do with nothing.
Yeah, the allegations on that paper
That was
involve
against
him
Dave.
and Dave.
But Dave don't like me. That's the only reason why they're trying to get me out of here.
Say that again?
They're taking my rent money?
I paid my rent today.
Well, they're not supposed to take your rent once they file a motion to terminate
Well,
your
I've been
tenancy.
paying my rent every month faithfully.
Today we've got an entitled tenant who truly believes he's some kind of rental saint, like the rules just bounce off of him on impact. He walks into court acting like he's the victim of some grand conspiracy instead of the guy who's been treating the property like his personal kingdom, and the confidence is off the charts for someone whose behavior has every neighbor, every officer, and probably even the mailman shaking their head. He's got zero respect for the court, zero respect for the judge, and I guarantee you even less for his landlord. The wild part is he thinks this attitude actually helps him in a courtroom, which tells you everything you need to know. It's giving, I read one post on Facebook about tenant rights and now I think I'm invincible. So tell me, do you think he's about to get humbled today or is he about to shock the court? Let's dive in.
Mr. Steve Cromendike is here for the plaintiff. I had a little trouble interpreting the pleadings, but Mr. Miller, they want you to move and terminate your tenancy. That would give you 10 days to move out, 90 days to move or sell your mobile home. They allege some violations, but I can't yet tell what they are because the pleadings weren't very clear. Mr. Cromendike, you wish to speak to that?
Yes, we're waiting on getting some police reports pursuant to a FOIA request and are still waiting on those, and we've been waiting for quite some time. So I don't have those now. It is my understanding that the police have been at the park related to Travis's behavior a number of times recently. In addition to that, I've got a couple of notes here, and Mr. Dave Elliott is present regarding some altercations with Travis and Dave, who was doing some maintenance at the park, threatening, Travis was threatening Dave. I've also got a couple of voicemails to another park manager that were fairly threatening, and some complaints from neighbors as well.
Well, Mr. Miller, that doesn't sound very good. What's your response?
Threatening me, you mean?
Are you Travis Miller?
Yes, sir, I am.
All right. Well, they want you to move out. What do you think of that?
I'm not moving out nothing. They don't have no reason to kick me out. I didn't do nothing wrong.
But I can't wash it full now. Yes.
Dave is the problem.
Times more cleaning power. Plus it contains plenty of.
You are, bud.
I have been in contact with Meg as well. She just isn't present today.
We have an attorney.
He is on a bench trial right now, so she's not present today.
I spoke to Meg last
All right.
week.
Well, here's what I can tell you from my files, Mr. Cromendike. Mr. Miller was charged with domestic violence second offense in 2 file 911 SM, pled to disturbing the peace in front of Judge Patterson. Excuse me. Then in the most recent case, 251627, charged with resisting and obstructing a police officer and domestic violence from August of 25. He's on probation from Judge Patterson here at the court. That is file 251627. He isn't making his payments in that either.
His probation officer told him to pay for his anger management class and everything before he started his paying on his fines.
All right, that probably makes sense. Let me get those numbers again. 251627 FY. And these are just the ones from 25. 25911 SM.
What was that second one? 25911
SM. That was the disturbing the peace. I believe that was at the park.
Okay.
It was between me and Travis.
Yes. And I believe the other one was also at the park.
Yes, between me and Travis
right.
because my nosy neighbor.
Well, apparently they don't want you to be there anymore. They'd like you to move your trailer and go away.
This case is already shaping up to be one giant chaos casserole, and this tenant is the main ingredient nobody asked for. He's standing there acting like he's been framed by the universe, yet every source, neighbors, police reports, prior histories, says he's the walking definition of the problem. When someone has a criminal record with entries that read like categories on a trivia board, you already know the energy they're bringing into a courtroom. And the fact that he still insists he's done nothing wrong is honestly concerning. You're a grown adult, not a toddler who just got caught with crayons on a wall. You're disturbing the peace, getting cops called on you repeatedly, and somehow the only conclusion you reach is, must be the neighbors. Legally speaking, that's called delusion with confidence, and no statute in America protects that. But the moment the voicemail evidence came out, yeah, threatening the maintenance man is wild. Out of all people, that's the guy literally keeping your home from falling apart. Threatening maintenance is basically judicial suicide. Judges hear that and immediately picture future police reports. If you can't even get along with the dude whose whole job is fixing your problems, you're not getting along with anyone. And the court sees that pattern loud and clear. I don't see this playing out in the tenant's favor, not even a little. But let's keep watching because this meltdown is only gaining momentum.
The law says you're entitled to have a second hearing in this matter. And you allege that you've contacted Megan Bauer, which means we're probably going to have a hearing, but let's pick a date, Mr. Kromendijk. Next Monday seems to be good. We're through the Thanksgiving holiday.
Well, that's gone.
Next
So
Monday,
that would
the
be
8th.
Yes,
It would need to be
At-
in the afternoon for me.
2:00. Does that work for you?
That will work.
Continue to December 8th, 2025 at 1:00, at 2:00. May
And I will-
ultimately get a hearing.
In between now and then, I will send in
Yeah, we'll stop thinking about it.
some of the voicemails I have and other documentation.
All right. All right, Mr. Millerans and Miss Bailey, let me
Yeah.
repeat. They want you to move. They want you to take
Right.
your trailer out of their park and leave. And if they got what they asked for, next week, I would give you 10 days from December 11th to move the trailer and 90 days, or 10 days to get out, 90 days to move or sell the mobile home. We may need to actually have a hearing on this before we get to that point.
Yeah, me and
I'll
Meg
pull the
been
police
speaking of
reports
that.
from those other two cases that I quoted and see if they happened at the park. At any rate, you stay in contact with legal aid. If they are going to represent you, they'll file an appearance. But we will be back here next Monday by Zoom at 2:00.
Your Honor.
I
Yes.
think Meg said she'll be gone on the 8th.
Well, if
she's,
she's gonna file an appearance, she knows what she needs to do.
Oh, okay.
If you are
I'm
able
not-
to,
Go ahead.
if you're able to get copies of those police reports, is there any way that I could get a copy of them as well?
Yes, if they did happen at the park, I will email them to you.
Okay.
Well,
All right, thank you.
what are these,
I'll
what are
see
these
you
police
both
reports
next week.
about?
What?
What are these police reports about?
I don't know yet. One was the DV between you and Randy at the park.
That has
Back in
nothing to
August.
do with nothing.
Yeah, the allegations on that paper
That was
involve
against
him
Dave.
and Dave.
But Dave don't like me. That's the only reason why they're trying to get me out of here.
Well, all right, that's one reason, I guess.
Yeah, well,
Um,
they're gonna have fun, because I ain't going nowhere.
Okay, well,
My trailer's too old to be moved. No trailer out
yes,
here
they
can be
generally
moved.
are. You'd have 10 days to move it
I've
or sell.
Been here for 11 years.
All right, well.
And I
this will be
also
fun.
paid my rent today.
Say that again?
They're
I-
taking my rent money?
I paid my rent today.
Well, they're not supposed to take your rent once they file a motion to terminate
Well,
your
I've been
tenancy.
paying my rent every month faithfully. I
That
paid
could be an issue, Mr.
$474 last night.
All right, we'll address that.
Yeah, I'll have to take a look at the ledger. It's an online payment system, Your Honor, so I'll
Yes.
have to see.
And if I'm getting evicted, I want my money back.
Why? You're still there. You're paying for rent for time that you're actually there, not future rent. Anyway, we'll address this further
Okay.
next Monday.
What do you
That will
mean
be-
why? Because if I have to move, where I need that money, that's why.
Yes, okay. But
Like
you're
I'm not
living
trying to
there.
be.
If you just paid December's rent, well, we'll address it next week. It'll give me
Okay.
something to look forward to. Thank you.
It's almost
Thank
$800.
you.
I need that.
Okay, I believe you.
Yeah, I wonder why nobody likes this guy. Truly a mystery for the ages. Even David doesn't like him, and David looks like he'd make peace with a malfunctioning lawnmower before giving up on a tenant. This guy's a complete moron in court, arguing with the judge like he's negotiating a phone bill instead of facing a legal proceeding. He's yelling, demanding money back, and acting like the judge works for him. Honestly, I'm impressed the judge hasn't snapped yet, because this is peak courtroom disrespect with no signs of slowing down. And at this point, it's pretty obvious he's the source of every problem at his residence. Nobody behaves like this in court, but magically becomes a model neighbor at home. If he's this unhinged in front of a judge, imagine the off-camera version. If I were the judge, I wouldn't be waiting until next Monday. The decision would be coming down right now. At some point, you just gotta give these tenants exactly what they're begging for and move on with your day. Maybe even toss in a contempt charge for dessert. Let me know in the comments what you think the judge's final ruling will be, though I think we all know these tenants are about to be heading out. Thanks so much for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.